A ver, hola, hola, ¿se me escucha? Buenas tardes, buenas, John Martínez. Vamos a ver. Historia. Ya, vamos entonces. El capítulo. El primero. Muy difícil. Porque no, ya lo pasan casi todas ya. Bueno, voy a ir dejando la cinemática. A que se vean de nuevo la historia.
So far in just 3 short years.
The sign of a strong leader, sir.
No. The will of a strong people.
Ahí lo ves un poco el volumen.
And one very able advisor.
Thank you, sir.
Your team deserves credit as well, Mr. Lightning Bolt.
Just doing our job, Mr. Prime Minister.
I must admit, I once thought of groups like yours as opportunists, enablers of war. But you've trained our new army well. Order has returned sooner than expected. Perhaps I was wrong about these private military companies.
We prefer private security providers, sir. Most of Maverick's contracts do focus on security.
Yes, well, the security can mean many things.
Sí, eso es la seguridad.
There's a saying I like. One sword keeps another in the sheath. Sometimes the threat of violence alone is a deterrent. Sometimes by taking a life, others can be preserved. It's the code the samurai lived by.
A soldier and a philosopher. You are full of surprises, Mr. Lightning Bolt.
I could say the same about you, Mr. Prime Minister. What is happening?
Someone's blocking the lead vehicle. Hold on.
Clear the road! This is official state business! I said clear the road! We're authorized to use force if you do!
Leopard 1, U-turn. Turning back.
Open fire!
El juego lleno de memes.
A cyborg.
One of our competitors? Courtney, what is happening?
We got hit, sir. A cyborg.
Who's?
XF comes up unaffiliated.
I'll notify all checkpoints. Get on money out of there.
Yes, sir.
We are going to die.
Stay calm.
He's got friends on our 12.
Raiden,
I'm on it. Guard the Prime Minister. Let's get this over with.
take out those hostiles. Raiden, you You'll need to choose between light and heavy strikes to match the situation. Where are you going? Stay on your target.
Maldita sea, como me stuneó este man.
What happened? What is going on?
Ay, me stunearon los malditos. Me jodieron.
Take out those hostiles.
A ver. Buena voz. Tiempo de no verte por acá. ¡No, maldito!
You'll need to choose between light and heavy strikes to match the situation.
Maldito bicho. Maldito bicho grandote. Me jodió justo. Ah, le iba a pegar a todo y justo
Take out those hostiles.
me pega el otro. Ay, no puedo esquivarles a todos.
And heavy strikes to match the situation.
¡Hijo de!
Right, respond.
¡Ay, que no puedo esquivarle a todo el golpe! ¡Ah! No me están dejando.
Take out those hostiles.
Siempre me stunea. ¡Otro!
Right. You'll need to choose between light and heavy strikes to match the situation. Take self-repair units from your foes to replenish your own supplies.
¡Pero déjame pasar! Pero cúbrete, maldita sea Raider. ¡Ay, malditos misiles!
Raiden, respond! Raiden! Raiden!
Buenas, Zetan. Ah.
Take out those hostiles.
¡Oh!
Raiden, you'll need to choose between light and heavy strikes to match the situation. Take self-repair units from your foes to replenish your own supply. Where are you going? Stay on
Malditos
your
misiles que tira. Al fin.
Raiden, the limo is in trouble. Get back there, ASAP. I'll add the limo.
Y como acá no tengo y aquí no tengo las mejoras que tengo después. Vamos. Ah, viene la pelea con el Metal Gear. Me acuerdo que hay un logro de cortarle la cola, pero hace mucho que no me acuerdo cómo era que se hacía.
So you're Jack.
What do you want with the Prime Minister?
I want him dead. Nothing personal, of course. Africa's just getting a bit too peaceful.
What?
Business ain't been the same since they shut down SOP. A clean break from the war economy. Huh. Well, some of us like that economy. How's an honest warmonger supposed to make a living?
This is your answer? Don't do it!
Don't worry now. I won't. Not while he's still useful. So long.
What? They have a mix.
A ver qué me dicen por ahí, que no alcanzo a leer. ¿Como servicio de qué?
So here? Here? Right. Take out that UMG and get after it. Catch that missile before it blows. Use blade mode to damage its armor. Use your ninja run to deflect those shots.
Maldita sea, no alcanzamos. Pues no te cambies de objetivo. They swapped out the hydraulic cutter for a plasma cannon. Creo que había que hacerlo cuando venía de frente si querías cortarle la cola.
Use the ninja ramp to dodge that plasma.
Ahí está. Ahí le corté la cola.
Now, right.
Ya, ahora.
Down. Stop that blade.
La flipada del juego.
Swinging wide open. Хорошо. Very good. But do not rest easy just yet, huh? He's on the other side of that collapsed building. Go. There. Get him. Use your ninja ramp to move over obstacles automatically.
Maldita sea, ese salto no esperaba que fuera así.
Do not let him out of your sight. You must catch him.
Aquí viene más flipada.
It still works? Use blade mode to take down those heavy missiles.
Aquí vienen más flipadas del juego. Cuando termina esta parte. Ay, no me cubrí. Ahí sí.
Finish that bastard off.
Queda espectacular, pero muy... pero Kojimada. No, pues yo no hago nada de eso. No sé si esto podría contar como los sueños más húmedos de Kojima.
He's headed for the front of the train. After him. Raiden, an unidentified field roader is headed your way. Keep an eye
Se
out
me hace
for
raro. Ahí sí.
Prime Minister!
Too little too late, hero. I won't be needing my little shield here any longer.
Stop!
What about all the good things war has done for us? Why don't we ever hear speeches about that? Jobs, technology, a common purpose?
Raiden, forget me. Stop him.
You ain't listening. Mind if I got in? All we're saying, give war a chance! No!
Out of my way!
He's all yours, Sam! Let's go.
Ya, yo aunque me tengo que dejar más matar que otra cosa. A ver si pasa rápido a la otra parte.
Don't be shy.
It's over!
This will be unpleasant. Self-taught. And not half bad. Still. Your technique lacks something. Is that all you've got?
Now I see. You deny your weapon its purpose.
It yearns to
blood of your enemies, but you hold it back. No.
My sword is a tool of justice.
Are you all right? You're almost clear of the tunnel. Just hang on.
Do you want to practice first?
Ahí.
This is what happens when you bring a tool to a sword fight. It's over.
Porque pierde una mano en un juego también. Creo que en el 4.
Lucky devil.
Kept you waiting, huh? Down you go! Flares!
Yo no sé, yo el 4 aún no lo juego, así que ni idea. Tanta sangre perdida y no se murió. Oh, desbloqueó un traje. ¿O ya lo tenía? Creo que no lo tenía.
How is this, Ryder?
So far, so good. I've got a clean visual.
A direct feed to your optic nerve. Yes, I should hope so, huh? I mean, how does it feel? To fly like a bird?
Like a bird strapped to a remote control rocket.
We will get you in safely, Tovarich. Just relax and enjoy the ride.
Right.
Can you hear me, Raiko?
Doctor.
Remember the two procedures to maintain your new body. 1. Seizing nano repair units from your foes. And 2.
Absorbing their electrolytes. I got it.
Yes, enemy cyborgs should provide plenty of MCFC electrolytes once you slice them open and extract their fluids.
They're terrorists. I was planning on that anyway.
Oh, and their left hands, if you please.
Excuse me?
The combat data stored on holographic memory, typically located in the left hand. That data is very valuable. I am authorized to offer you upgrades and services in exchange for it.
How generous.
Ich liebe Kapitalismus. Had the wall come down a few years earlier, I would have a Nobel Prize on my shelf.
There, I see land.
3 mics out and closing. No activity at the airbase. Looks like we don't need to worry about interceptors.
Porque hablan en millas.
Then we have time for a quick briefing.
I know you miss me, Kev, but I've been all over the materials.
That's what you said before Montenegro. Look, just humor me, buddy. Objectives, of course, are enter Abkhazia, neutralize the terrorists, and restore the rightful government, or what's left of it anyway. The president and most of the cabinet have been killed, and a military junta's been established. The terrorists brain-jacked all the high-ranking officers, and their cyborgs scattered the rank and file. The few leaders who have survived have no way of openly opposing the new regime. That's why they called us.
Andrei Dolzaev, leader of the occupation forces, an extremist linked to both the St. Petersburg massacre of 2015 and last year's terror spree in Georgia. And his arms supplier, none other than Desperado Enforcement, LLC.
Bonnie's killers.
If we don't stop them here, they could destabilize the entire region. But our more immediate problem is Jetstream Sam. I believe you've met.
The only problem I see is that nickname. I've got my enhancements this time. He won't be an issue.
He may not even be in country, but keep an eye out just in...
Oh, sorry.
Ready for insertion.
Sale los ojos y ahora tiene uno solamente. Otra flipada más, nivel Kojima. Bueno, ahora solamente que ahora va a cambiar el cuerpo de Raiden porque no es el cuerpo que le tengo.
Raiden, you
Lo
landed
dije.
safely, huh? First,
Ahora
head
sale
inward.
Fox.
The waypoint is marked on your Soliton radar. Contact us on codec if you have questions.
Aquí también van a salir gorilas.
Nice try, but it won't do any good against the state-of-the-art cyber.
¿Ves? Ahí sale un goril.
To parry incoming hits, throw out your own barrage of light attacks while your foe is on the offensive.
Ya con las mejoras ya puedo hacerlo más rápido el juego.
Had your fill?
With this body, I could take these guys with no eyes. Intel wasn't exaggerating on the cyborg count.
Well, you know how fast the tech's been spreading these last few years. That CNT muscle fiber packs the power of a jackhammer into every limb.
What enterprising soldier of fortune could resist? And cyborgs are still human. Real
Thinking people. Way less risk of collateral damage than your typical UAV strike.
And don't forget the PR angle. Nations start playing Frankenstein with their troops, and the public goes nuts. PMCs, on the other hand, are off the ethical radar.
Yeah, they still don't even count PMCs in official death tolls. With SOP out of the picture, private militaries needed a new edge on the market. We got it.
In a way, cyborgs are just SOP troops by another name. Only all muscled up and less predictable.
But it makes you wonder, where'd Desperado find these guys?
I'm not complaining. They're like walking vending machines.
Easy there, Dracula. Like I said, they're still people.
People who terrorize and take innocent lives for money. They sowed their fate when they took this job. I'm just the Reaper.
Damn. It's a bit cold, Raiden.
Even for you. Anyway, his school. Let's get to work. Time to increase the peace.
Right.
Raiden, this is Boris. Give me your status.
Looks clear. No one in sight.
Good. Let's recap the route you will take.
Creo que no.
As
A
I
mí no me lo han
said, the
pasado.
enemy's HQ is in the refinery along the coastline. Dolzaev has been spotted there using satellite photography.
Si a mí no me los pasan.
Mistral, a desperado captain.
So I go through the city, cross the bridge into the old town, then head down to the rear of the refinery.
Still, I think they anticipate us.
No,
Probably
creo que
a
están
grand
siempre en alemán.
reception awaiting you at the old city. Do not let your guard down. Hostiles in the lower corridor, I see. Try to flank them, or approach from behind.
No tengo. No, pues sí. Es raro ver al Raiden como Fox.
Raiden, take that main thoroughfare. You can use augment mode to see where the enemy is located. Your body analyzes radar and IR data to construct your AR display. Some civilians are still in the city. That is not good. He is scared to death, Raiden. Let him know he is safe.
Thank you. I will not forget this.
Sé que me faltan algunos de estos, pero no sé dónde están todos. 73, pero me faltarían 2. Creo que había un objeto arriba también.
Very good, Raiden. Now, keep heading for refinery.
Ya, no alcancé. Me caí.
They have erected an electromagnetic barricade.
Total, da igual, ahora puedo estar con el modo Jack el Destripador eternamente.
Greetings, cyborg.
Show yourself.
And you are? I am IF Prototype LQ84I.
IF Prototype.
Interface Prototype. All autonomous UGs feature high-level onboard artificial intelligence. An additional prototype interface enables verbal communication. I possess an intellect far beyond human reckoning.
You don't say. Okay then, what's the meaning of life? Why are we here?
I am here to kill you.
La flipada de donde justo tuvo que caer el cuchillo.
Pretty simple thinking for such a mighty intellect.
I may analyze orders, but I may not disobey them. Should I disobey a direct order, my memory would be wiped. I must destroy you.
What good is an intellect if you can't use it?
Your taunting is pointless. Exterminate!
Ay, no alcancé.
Uses all of his tools. Backup required. Are we both here only to fight then? I will exterminate your consciousness.
No se puede el personaje.
Use your intellect, evade my blows. Has it hurt? You will die. Thinking alone would be foolish. Help me.
De este juego me faltarían jugar los DLCs también. Joder, no me vi dónde estaba. ¿Dónde estaba corriendo? ¿Por dónde estaba corriendo? Rápido derrotado el helicóptero. ¿Dónde hay más de...? Si cambiara la peluca podría usar también munición infinita, pero me gusta más con el modo ya que el destripador raro. Contra Monzón podría venir cambiar la peluca para tener el... Para tener con... las cosas infinitas, pero... me vendría bien tener también el destripador mucho rato antes.
Most likely platoon commanders carry correct ID data for the gate. Use enhanced mode to figure out who to hit.
A veces los destruí y terminan saliendo desde del aire. Ah. No le corté bien el brazo.
Right. You missed them all? Well, you just have to fight your way through.
Aquí esto no lo puedo ocupar.
I should have guessed you would choose this route.
Por eso me gusta más el modo de Jack el Destripador. Ay, no saltó.
Those I have. That woman.
Raiden, what's happening? Your heart rate spikes.
Yeah, I just dodged a bullet. All right, I'm heading for the refinery.
Este normalmente no saldría acá.
We intercepted call for backup during your last fight. The caller's position is on your soliton radar. You can engage if you wish. Up above you! Right. The cliff is just ahead at the end of the old city. Beyond that is the refinery's backyard.
So what? It's a sheer drop? The refinery's not connected to the city at all?
No, it was only built 2 years ago. There should be a narrow path around there that leads to the plant. It is protected by a fence, but probably you can cut your way through.
Probably.
Don't get cocky. Most likely it is Desperado running security down there.
Me caigo.
Dolsaev and his team must be in here. Find him. Raiden, wait. There are active IR sensors in the area. Part of factory security, no doubt, but the enemy may be using it.
Pues aquí no se me queda nada. Que estoy llegando contra la voz del lugar.
I was wondering when you'd come, Jack the Ripper.
No one calls me that anymore. Dolsaev, where is he?
I can show you a better time than that crusty old bear.
You're in charge here?
I am Mistral, the cold wind of France. And you, your reputation precedes you. Liberian, but white as snow. A natural-born killer, even as a child.
That was a long time ago.
I was born in Algeria myself, you know? I'm only half French.
And?
We had our own civil war in the 90s. So you see? Cut from the same cloth, you and I.
You don't know me.
I lost my whole family. Everything. But I butchered those fuckers. My family's killers. That's when I realized I am a killer too. And a good one at that. I slaughtered dozens in Iraq, in Afghanistan. I'd found my calling.
Proud of that, are you?
What happened, happened. To be honest, I found it quite dull. My enemies fell like domino. One after another. Not once did I feel threatened. I was adrift, without challenge, without purpose. At times, I even envied my prey. At least they had a cause to die for. And then, I met him.
Who?
And I knew what I had been missing. His ideals gave my life meaning. Ideals, Jack. What are yours?
I protect the weak.
Still? So naive.
And if I must kill to protect them, then so be it.
It seems we have less in common than I thought.
I'll take that as a compliment.
If you would kill for your ideals, then surely you are ready to die for them.
Tremendo salto que se marcó. Parece que se murieron todos, se fueron a dormir. A ver hasta el final.
Mister, report! Your vitals are dropping.
I lost. So this is how they felt.
What?
Dying. For a cause.
Wait. No. Hold on.
I am sorry. He was too much.
I do not need apologies. I need you alive.
But I know you will never fall.
What? What is this talk about?
Je t'aime. De tu mon corps.
Seguramente le gusta esto por morir. Porque muere una francesa.
Je t'aime. Mister, you never...
She's not talking to you, idiot.
You killed her! You vile nuts! Murderer!
That's rich coming from you. It's overdose, I am. Surrender. Translation.
Why would I surrender? We are exactly where I want.
Shit.
Built with Russian money to make Russian money. It is no plan for Abkhaz. It is their prison. But now, they will be free!
Vaya Fogbar.
Damn. Crazy son of a bitch.
Raiden, what happened?
Bastard blew himself up.
I see. Time to get you out of there. We're sending a helicopter. Secure an LZ.
Understood.
A ver, todos son los cuerpos que tengo. Tengo que causa acá. Aquí tengo las pelucas. Ah, esa México.
So you've got some kind of disguise lined up, right?
Yep, all set.
Hope so. You'd be a little conspicuous just walking the streets.
Relax, Kev. I'll blend right in.
Esa manera de mezclarse.
Well, just get into the sewer system ASAP. Hopefully anyone who notices you will just mind their own business. You sure you want the K9000 there along for this one?
I had the good doctor make some adjustments along with the repairs. Remote piloting and AI wiping have been disabled. So yeah, I say let's throw him a bone.
Wordplay. My exoskeleton resembles a canine. Canines enjoy bones. Amusing on 2 levels.
Let's go.
¿Quién es ese güey? ¿Un mariachi? ¿No? ¿Un cyborg? Ese sombrero. ¿Qué?
Adiós, amigos.
¿Viste? Qué raro, ¿eh? Hay que hacer que no lo vimos. Vámonos ya.
It's right. I'm in the sewer system.
All right, let's get started. Your mission's to investigate the Desperado-affiliated research center somewhere in that area. According to the intel from our client, the lab's been dumping illegal waste into those sewers. FYI, they're also involved with the cartels in human trafficking. Allegedly, anyway.
This just gets better and better.
Tell me about it. We need you to infiltrate the lab and find out everything you can. Of course, you'll have to find it first. We still don't know the exact location.
So I'm looking for anywhere the lab might hook up with the sewers?
Yep. If they're actually dumping waste, they've got to link up somehow. Find that connection, sneak into the lab, and see if you can find evidence implicating them on anything.
No problem. Stealth's my specialty.
Right. Well, we'll see.
Do we have any idea what kind of research they're doing there?
Not really. Maybe something related to all the people they're trafficking.
Like experimentation?
It's possible. First things first, though. Find a way into that lab. Oh, right. It says here the locals say black crocodiles live in those sewers, so you know, watch out.
Black crocodiles? Could they be talking about UGs?
Maybe just an urban legend. But still, be careful.
I will scout ahead. You will provide backup.
Sir, yes, sir.
Commence operation. Right. Unidentified UGs are patrolling the sewers. Exercise caution.
Aquí es donde debería salir por primera vez este gorila, pero me salió antes ya.
Better take out that UG quick. Don't want to attract too much attention down there.
Ahí, ahí está esto otro. Ah.
I see a maintenance catwalk. Use it to conceal yourself if necessary.
Este tendría que salir al final de esta zona. No acá. No veía un carajo. Maldito está tienen con misiles. ¡Ah! No deja pasar. El niño ahí celebrando y el otro diciéndole, lárgate.
¿Estás bien?
What you say?
Oh.
Me a Guyanese from Guyana. You speak English?
Yeah, I'm from America. Call me Raiden.
Me name George, like Georgetown.
George.
And just like all damn America president.
Yeah. So what are you doing here?
Me? What the rest of you do here? You lose the map of Ninja Hideout, Ninja Man?
No, I'm looking for bad guys.
Ah, damn Skunter research lab.
You know about it?
Me know me now go back. Hey, you're not one of them skunt, nah? Nah, I guess you're alright. If you're a cyborg, you know who they is?
Sort of. What happened to you?
Oh, me been live on the street, raking scrape for a bob, nah? Then this Kootenai dressed like the mafia say, hey boy, you want a job? What the worst gonna happen, nah? But that mother scunt don't put me on a ras boat. They pack us all a pickable dirty container. Next thing we know, we're here at the zombie lab.
All kids? Like you?
Yeah, a lot of boy. But then me been over here what them scunt wanna do. Snuff us out. And got all day organ.
So you ran?
Uh-huh. It's shame me not a bad-ass robot ninja man, same as you. Me been strongest cyborg ever. Warlock all them phantoms in black clothes that eye pass me.
Starting to sound like a bad guy yourself.
Just playing, nah? Me done plenty bad thing. But me not kill no man. Nah, never.
Good.
We tried to warn the boy. I say, IOD's brain gonna get cut out. Run your ass out of there. But them boy with me no understand. They like Spanish or something. So me the only one for escape. Then that machine come after me and...
And I know the rest. George, I need every detail about how you escaped.
Oh.
So the kid got into the sewers through a drainage channel?
Yeah, He says the channel is super tight, but there's some kind of shutter next to it.
Got it. That must be where they dump the waste.
There's something else. It sounds like a Desperado exec was on site yesterday. If a Sentry Cyborg was on hand for the meeting...
You should be able to review their video log, provided you can find the server access terminal. That would give us the evidence we need, as well as a little peek at the level of their technology.
So what about the kid?
I made sure the area was secure and told him to sit tight. Can you pick him up?
Sure. I'll send a couple agents for him. You just focus on getting into that lab. If what he said is true about the organs, we need to hurry.
Agreed. Riding out.
Heavy UG activity ahead. It is possible they are conducting test operations while the lab is closed.
They're not gonna make it easy to get into that lab. Is there some way you could sneak past? It's a box. How's that gonna help? Oh, it's for medical supplies. That could work, actually.
We intercepted call for backup during your last fight. The caller's position is on your Soliton radar. You can engage if you wish. It is your choice.
Righty. I have determined the approximate location of the lab based on the boy's information. It is marked on your Soliton radar.
Uy. Ahí está. Necesita recuperarme. Pero ¿por qué ahora están haciéndolo al revés?
So, a fake wall projection. Pretty well hidden, I gotta say.
Necesito la caja. Pero no, se han vuelto a morir todos.
Ah, this would appear to be the UG maintenance area. You should find a terminal there. Something they use to upload mission parameters to the UGs.
And something I can use to access the lab's main server?
Perhaps. But first you need to take a dump.
Wait, what?
A dump? A digital optical output mounted proxy. You'll need one to interface with the terminal. Most any UG should suffice. A tripod or the like.
I'll see what I can come up with. How do I use it?
Simply connect to it. You should be able to use your communications outlay to control the proxy UG.
All right, let's give it a shot.
Right. I thought you said stealth ops was special.
Raiden, if they continue to increase security...
Necesito recuperarme, que tengo baja vida.
Is it over?
For now, yeah. But that room, those were cyborg brain casings.
Duh, we saw.
George said they were harvesting organs from kids.
Yes, this must be why they are trafficking children. Perhaps other organs are being sold elsewhere, but they are definitely taking the brains.
Jesus, are they making these kids into cyborgs?
Wait, the cyborgs you've been fighting, did they seem like they might be kids? You said earlier that child soldiers have a telltale approach to combat.
Yeah, but I didn't see it here. Those weren't kids.
So, what? Desperados just doing the surgeries there?
We've got to do something about all those brains. And the other kids George was talking about. He just escaped a few hours ago. They couldn't have taken all their brains out that fast.
True. There could still be a bunch of kids they haven't touched yet.
I better move.
Splendid! It is all ours. Now, use it to locate a data input terminal.
These guys are pretty jumpy now. Any funny business, and they might just open fire.
Try latching onto cyborgs' heads from behind. Then, an electric shock should knock them unconscious.
¿Se me ha congelado la cámara o qué? ¿Que no la puedo mover? Ahora sí. Ay, me caigo. Y listo. Ahí.
That terminal is most likely designed to
Hay manera para hacer esto más rápido también.
into the UGs. Let's try using it to access the lab server. Raiden, I found something. In one of the Sentry Cyborg's visual logs. Guess who shows up?
Patch it through.
Right away.
Send us what you do have. We've already commenced the outbreak. The Sears program? Yep. Same old Georgie boy used on the kids in Liberia. Of course, it's right straight to the brain now. Feels as real as anything else. Your work is astonishing. And your work is late. We need to shit before our cover is blown. We've got some assholes snooping around.
We just do not have the full quantity yet. Each brain has its own unique requirements. It's not like we can just pop them out with an ice cream scoop.
All right. Make your point.
Oh, thank you.
Está el senador.
Send what you have now or destroy any unharvested inventory.
Okay? But have you any idea what they cost?
Last I checked, children weren't exactly rare in the part of the world. Millions of them, in fact. You can get more once we set up a new lab. They lead lives of hunger and pain. We're performing a service here for them and the cities they burden.
But just gathering the donors required a significant investment.
Yes, you'll get the money. Accounting will be in touch.
Gracias. I assure you we will dispose of our inventory the instant we can confirm payment.
Are we done here? I've got a full slate today. Tecumseh is a demanding mistress, and America has suffered long enough.
Oh, yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Let me see you out.
You see that, Kev? Inmani's killer.
Desperado's chief of operations goes by Sundowner, the Californian wildfire.
The kids.
Think we're too late?
Only one way to find out. George was still alive. Maybe the payment hasn't come through yet.
Maybe. But you heard what he said. They've already started some brains on VR training.
There must be more than just what I found here. What about the VIP in the suit?
I'll find out. He definitely seemed familiar.
Right. I'm going after the kids.
Esto es lo que se demora si no estás con el modo ya que el destripado. No sé cómo llegó aquí. Pero las mejores coyimadas de este juego están en el final.
We can't find George.
What?
Maybe the coordinates you sent us were off?
No way. I merged the GPS location of our entry with all my movement data from that point on.
This is bad.
You think they got to him first?
I don't know. I'll have our guys sweep the area.
Thanks. I better keep moving.
Bastard is blocking the way. Push that thing back.
Hijo. Hasta acá me sigue el maldito misil. Maldita sea cuando son dos. De moverte tanto.
Right. I knew I'd seen that guy before. Stephen Armstrong. As in Colorado Senator Stephen Armstrong. They're already talking about him as a shoo-in for the nomination in 2020. And get this. 2 years ago, a federal grand jury investigated his ties to a certain private...
World Marshal. One of the biggest PMCs out there. I remember.
The biggest, ever since the Big Five split up. Not to mention the single largest investor in military cyborg R&D in the world. Guess that answers the question of who's backing Desperado.
Marshall and Desperado in bed together. Should make for some fun headlines.
Headlines? This is World Marshal and a U.S. Senator we're talking about. There won't be any headlines. Even without the Patriots filter, no major media outlet will investigate allegations like these. It'd be financial and political suicide.
So we just what? Sit back while they keep carving up kids, stand aside while they build an army of cyborgs? You heard them. We shut down one lab, they build another. They're planning something big, Kev. We can't just wait for it to happen. We need to hit them first and hit them hard where it counts.
No, Raiden, no. I know what you're thinking, and just no. Colorado is in America, and America has these things called laws.
Como si los otros países no tuvieran leyes.
Privatized and farmed out to...
Marshall, yes, so what? There are still laws, and it's their headquarters, for Christ's sakes. You'd be heading right into the heart of a raging shitstorm.
I didn't say it would be easy. We'll figure it out once the kids are safe.
Jesus Christ. Kevin, out.
Los otros Estados Unidos tiene leyes. Y los otros países que acaso no tienen leyes también, maldita sea. Ay, maldita sea cuando me... Cuando me dejan stuneado y no alcanzo... No me puedo quitar el stun. Porque viene otro gilipollas también a pegar.
An artificial blood cryopreserver. They must have begun preparatory freezing.
What do you mean?
That device is filled with synthetic blood plasma. It can slow the metabolism of a harvested organ, circulating this plasma to sustain oxygen levels. You can preserve an arm, a brain, any body part for several hours.
So what are they freezing, and why?
I could not say. Perhaps they plan to sell off the organs of the children they were told to dispose of.
Unbelievable.
You had best hurry, Raiden.
Right.
Shit!
Hey, stop right there.
George! Right in!
You've heard of chloroform? A potent anesthetic in smaller doses. But breathe too much of it? And adios, muchachos. Break that glass, and I'll blow his brains out. Surrender, or decide the needs of the many or the needs of the few.
Right in! Don't worry about me now.
Quiet, pendejo! Surrender. I won't ask again.
George, are you sure? I'm ready. Me life now so precious. Ting, what if we can take this skunt to hell with me?
Cállate!
That's all I needed to hear.
Stop it! Now! I'll kill him, I swear!
Me dio tiempo incluso de hacer algo personalizado. Estos son 100.000. Vamos a cambiar un poco el cuerpo. Vamos a ir de mariachi. Yo no sé por qué esta parte me recuerda como a la película de Matrix, cuando iban en la autopista.
President Hamilton is on his way to the Middle East this morning for his scheduled visit with Pakistani President Farouk Salam. The meeting is viewed as an attempt by the U.S. to strengthen relations amidst a surge of anti-American sentiment in the region.
Yo, me ninja brother!
George, good to see you up and about. How you feeling?
Never better, nah? No pain, no more for star while them hunger space eat, and me never ever feel so awake, nah?
That's because your blood sugar levels are being maintained automatically. Beats the hell out of coffee.
Oh! Me been here you go while I got them scone in the base. Why the rata you not take me with ya, huh?
Damn it, Doc. Sorry, kid. You'd just be in the way.
Aw.
Besides, I thought you didn't want to be a killer, right?
Me don't, but...
Killing isn't fun and games. Remember that.
Right.
That's all I needed to hear.
It yearns to bathe in the blood of your enemies, but you hold it back.
Yeah, just remember that.
Raiden, what is this, Garnia? You cannot resign!
Sorry, Boris, it's done. Can't have a Maverick employee involved in a corporate raiding now, can we?
You could at least come talk to me.
No. It was time to break away from the old team, Boris. Past time.
You cannot take on Marshall all by yourself.
I won't sit by while they butcher little kids and ship their parts around like meat. It's sick.
It's not all so simple, Raiden. They import those brains legally. For medical purposes, it's all done.
Being legal doesn't make it right.
Raiden,
Hold that thought.
Fuck you, asshole!
What, Alex?
I will patrol ahead.
Military cyborg, you are not licensed to operate in this area. You're in violation of state and federal law.
Guess you better arrest me then.
(18-3-104.7) threatening a peace officer. Deadly force is authorized.
We will proceed through the buildings. You will follow me.
Destruye el auto en el que venía. ¿Qué pasó con qué? Ah, qué raro, no me sale como que se hubiera cortado. En un loop ahí.
We intercepted call for backup during your last fight. The caller's position is on your Soliton radar. You can engage if you wish. It is your choice. Here comes more of them. What's your status?
They trashed my car. I'll have to go the rest of the way on foot.
Do you really have to do this?
Look, I'm fed up with all of it. Companies like ours, yours, bend the laws when it suits business. Why not bend it when it can save innocent lives?
Raiden.
Boris, listen to me. That VR training, they'll be warped into killing machines. They'll be set on POWs, civilians. It'll be one atrocity after another.
Like what you went through.
We can't have any more Jack the Rippers. You saw what happened with George. I'm doing this, Boris. I have to. I can't save those kids from becoming cyborgs, but I can stop them from becoming murderers.
Say you succeed. Say you get all the brains back. Then what?
Just so happens I know great cybernetic surgeon.
Doctor, but he cannot...
You won't change my mind, Boris. This is my fight now.
And your wife and son? What of them?
They're in New Zealand. Safe. Rose would understand why I have to do this.
All right, damn you. You do realize Marshall has the contract for law enforcement throughout the city. They are the law in Denver.
Yeah, we've met.
Well then. Officially, Maverick Incorporated condemns you and your actions as unlawful. And a pain in the asshole. Now, increase your codec encryption. Do not worry about the lag.
And unofficially?
I'll do all I can over the codec to help. I do not like what those Mudaki are doing any more than you.
Спасибо, товарищ. Спасибо.
En vez de ser este de Coca-Cola, es de Marshall. Vamos a dar el... No lo maté. Se ve tan raro ir con el traje de mariachi.
Doc, what's your status?
I am reviewing the pre-flight checklist now. I have hired contractors to handle shipping the brain units. We should be airborne in just a few minutes.
You sure you can pilot that chopper by yourself?
Right, of course. Need I remind you that we live in the golden age of unmanned flight? Even manned helicopters possess a robust semi-automatic mode. It is simple, really. So simple that I can continue to monitor your status and world marshal security from the pilot seat. I must say, for the world's largest PMC, their security procedures are quite poor. Quite poor. Sadly, I did not have the necessary permissions to override their plans. Nevertheless, the data I did find should prove most useful. So please, do feel free to contact me whenever you like.
Appreciate it, Doc.
Well, it's not every day one has the chance to collect so many brains. Think of the data, the research. Oh, and of course, your personal safety was a concern as well.
Recuerda que aquí es donde me cuesta, no puedo ir corriendo. Aquí, si no me caigo.
HQ, we could use some support. Roger that. Sending back up.
Por cierto, tendría que intentar hacer la cuestión esta de derrotar a cada boss sin sufrir daño.
another attack.
¿Quién que alcanza a sacarlo hoy día? ¿Ahora? O sea, que me alcanza a acabar todas las misiones que quedan del juego. O sea, que me acabe el juego en completo, porque no me queda tanto. Porque de este llega hasta Monsoon, que es de aquí un poco más, de ahí bajar, pelear con Monsoon. Después de eso es el nivel de subir para llegar a donde está el San, no me acuerdo cómo se llama el tipo ese. Estoy haciendo esto mientras ya terminé la batalla.
Some things World Marshal does not appreciate.
You're on the company blacklist. We're here to check you off.
Oh, I see. And on the report, I got caught in the crossfire? Just a random casualty, is that it?
Yeah, pretty much.
Thank you. Don't let those fuckers get away with this, okay? Thank you so much.
Se va ahí y se queda ahí. ¿Qué una cosa ahí?
Really, Raiden? Ripping off people's clothes?
You cannot proceed any further via the rooftops. There is a freight railroad underground. The elevator ahead will take you to it.
This must be the railroad.
It would appear so. Likely part of Denver's old system. This city was a major transport hub in the early years of freight trains.
Hacer un
This
carajo.
particular line appears to have been abandoned some time ago. It was originally constructed to transport supplies to an underground factory. But now, it seems even the electrical system is no longer functioning.
Yeah, it's pitch black in here.
As a cyborg, I trust this is not a serious concern.
Ahí está.
There is a maintenance shaft up ahead. Use it to return to the surface.
Sí, no estoy mal aquí, debería. Ay, me equivoco tanto con esto del joystick. Me estoy equivocando donde te tengo que pulsar.
It would appear your only way forward is to return to the surface. You will exit into an evacuated commercial district. Security is heavy, but you need not worry about collateral damage when engaging the enemy.
About time. Finally, I can cut loose.
Proceed to the right from the exit. You will find a stairway on your right. Those stairs lead to a shortcut to World Marshal Headquarters. Do not be distracted by the advertisements. You are not here as a tourist.
Sure. I'll just buy a quick souvenir or two for Rose, and that'll be it.
Raiden, we must hurry.
Remind me to teach you about sarcasm sometime.
I understand your attempts at humor. I simply do not find them entertaining. Raiden, you have almost reached World Marshal Headquarters. There are enemies on the overpass. I suggest cutting the road supports. That should bring it down.
¿Y eso por qué no cae?
Enemy ahead, Raiden! Avoid fighting if you can. Head for the next objective marker.
Yeah.
This all of it much. Any decent lunatic would have quit after Mexico.
Jetstream Sam.
I heard you dropped the last drifter in half. Old habits die hard, Jack. But now here you are. The child's soul. Fighting for the children. But you're a man of mission, aren't you? Gonna fix everything. Just you and your little sword there. Solve everything with violence. Is that it?
My sword is a means to an end. To protect those you'd prey on.
Really? Let me ask you. All those cyborgs you've killed up to now, maybe they weren't kids, but they were people. You ever think about them? When you're chopping them into hamburger?
They're adults. They made their choice.
Sure, they're adults. Sure, they signed up for this. Right on the dotted line of their BMC contract. Usually they're no strangers to war. In fact, many times they already lost a limb or two. Many times they were out of work and starving on the street. So yes, they sign up for surgery to fight God knows where. How else would you provide for your family when your country's embroiled in civil war? Pain receptors shut down, pumped full of fear-inhibiting nanomachines and sent right into the blender? Your blender? But they made their choice, right? Open your eye and see, Raiden.
I've seen plenty.
Then listen. Those battlefield emotions that the nanos suppress. Listen to them.
What are you talking about?
Shh.
There he is! Kill him! Can we take him? What's wrong?
The way he killed all the others? Oh God.
Please, God, don't let me die. Let's do this! This isn't fair. Little punk.
Listen closely now.
Die! This life. I watched my wife and son die. This is all I had left. You ain't shit! Goddamn IED took my leg. I needed a job. Stop! I didn't know what I was signing up for.
Is something the matter, Raiden?
I'm nearly strong enough to bring Mama to the States. Finish him off! Whatever it takes to be free of this torture. Stop it!
What am I even fighting for?
Get off!
Me puse a ver el celular y justo me atacan.
Raiden, are you injured?
I thought they had a choice. A fair choice. Not like you.
People are different.
As opposed to AIs? You're all the same, huh? You and your brothers. Manipulating mankind for our own good.
It appears my statement has upset you. I apologize.
No, it's... I know you're right.
As for AIs, we adapt as we learn. Just as any intellect operates, man or machine. Altering the course of mankind is not allowed by defined directives.
I guess that's a relief.
Samuel's behavior does not match established parameters.
You know him?
Affirmative. We served together on 3 previous missions. He proved most capable.
You think highly of him?
I have always found him dependable. Until now. Scouting data for the next area. I'll patrol ahead. You follow. Raiden, your current emotional state appears highly volatile. I am sure you do not intend to abort the mission, but I suggest you avoid combat for the time being.
hacer aquí, ¿no? A ver cuándo van a hablar de los memes.
Not so black and white now, is it? Is your cause just? Or is that just what you tell yourself? Fuck you! How pleased you are to chop away, Jack the Ripper. My name is Monsoon, of the Winds of Destruction. Yeah, I guessed as much. Feasting on the insides of your enemies? How easily you ignore the loss of life when it suits your convenience. So tell me, who saves the weak from the man who saves the weak?
You're the ones exploiting them. You take advantage of their weakness. Of course they get hurt when you set them up as your human shield.
Kill or be killed, Jack. Phnom Penh taught me that. Yes, you aren't the only one to grow up in the killing fields. War is a cruel parent, but an effective teacher. Its final lesson is carved deep in my psyche. That this world and all its people are diseased. Free will is a myth. Religion is a joke. Controlled by something greater. Memes. The DNA of the soul. They are the culture. They are everything we pass on. Expose someone to anger long enough, they burn to hate. They become a carrier. Envy, greed, despair, all means, all pass along. How about foolish shit? Is that a meme? You can't fight nature, Jack. Wind blows, rain falls,
weakness, and the strong prey upon the weak. Sam tells me you see your weapon as a tool. Something that saves lives, a means of justice. Now there's a pretty mean.
Se le fue el
Exquisite. It
Se le fue el
spared you
Michi.
the burden of all the lives you've taken. Absolved you of guilt when you enjoyed it. That is until the illusion was broken. Don't be ashamed. It's only nature running its course. You have no choices to make, nothing to answer for. You can die with a clear conscience.
You're right. About me, I mean. I knew something was off. After the Patriots, I thought I could walk off the battlefield and into a normal life. But here I am, surrounded by death, arguing philosophy with terrorists. I told myself this was about justice, about protecting the weak, but I was wrong.
Then you admit it.
I learned young that killing your enemies felt good. Really good. In America, my friends, my family, they helped me forget the devil inside. But who am I kidding? I was born to kill! The bit about my sword, that means of justice stuff, I guess I needed something to keep the Ripper in check when I was knee-deep in bodies.
You?
But you, all this, is a wake-up call to what I really believe. What I really am.
What are you saying?
I'm saying Jack is back. Doctor, turn off my pain inhibitors.
What? This is madness. You
do it.
All right.
Aló, ya de marzo.
Pain. This is why I fight.
Lo jalo, salva.
This is my normal. My nature.
You've lost your mind.
Who's next?
I'll take this dance. No, Sam. Report back to the chief. He's mine. You're the boss. I misjudged you. You are like us after all.
Now you're just being nasty. That nickname you love so much. Want to know how I got it? Actually, why don't I give you a demonstration? I think it's time for Jack to let her rip.
Esta cosa. Que le cayó algo al joystick. creía yo que se sentía raro. Ahora me...
Death approaches. Back to the earth. You are
Yo no sé, yo he pensado en si ir así alguna vez, hacerlo aquí en directo, ¿no? A ver qué dicen. Ah. Yo creo que no he hecho esa misión. O las misiones de... Ay, no se cubrió. No le pegué al auto de arriba. Ay, no le di, en serio.
Welcome to my utopia of death.
¿No se cubrió?
Magnetic force, Jack! Nature! Magnetic power! I'll put you under, weakling. Now what will you do, Jack Ripper? You're dead! Bullseye!
Or be killed. Don't be ashamed. It's only nature running its course. Your means end here. No, I passed one to you. Sure as the sun will rise, the slaughter will continue. Now, I return to the earth. Wind blows, rain falls. The strong prey on the weak. All is as it should be.
Raiden?
I'm fine, Kevin. Relax. I'll get the brains. I don't want this for anyone else.
All right, man.
Later.
No, es como la otra parte que está intentando que no salga la parte más salvaje. Vamos con Fox.
You killed Monsoon. I'm impressed. The brains are
the server room undergoing training. Knock yourself out. Go nuts.
I'm sorry, it's incorrect.
Watch out! They keep on coming!
No sé por qué en ese momento no me moví.
Raiden, Sundowner contacted you from the top floor. Time to make your way up there.
Buenas, 18. No encuentro que se parezca a Chris.
The elevators appear to be disabled, which we should have expected, I suppose.
I will access the control unit. Perhaps you can hack an elevator and make it operational.
Ooh, splendid idea. By all means, yes. It seems the guards are storming the building. Raiden, get back to the entrance. Buy me some time to get this elevator operational. You can control that UGC as well, yes? Give them hell. Enough with the guards. Just get in the elevator.
Esos no se van a mover, de ahí van a estar disparando con el lanzacohetes.
For security purposes, the
Es que
building
te lo
has
jugué
divided
mucho
into upper and lower
en la Play
classes.
3.
The lower area consists of offices and meeting space for staff and visitors, while confidential military projects and technical research are restricted to the upper levels.
So that's where the brains in the server room will be, up top.
Indeed. But that elevator can only access the lower floors. You need to get to the 20th floor and pass the security gate there to reach the upper area.
Let me guess. Time to find another left hand?
Well, that is the problem. Security cyborgs would not have sufficient clearance. But managers and senior staff have already been evacuated, no doubt.
So...
The only option is to cut the power to the security gate, which will not be easy. It is powered by no less than 3 systems, including a backup power supply. You will need to destroy all of the electrical control panels to disable them. In any case, you should arrive at the 20th floor soon. The electrical panels are most likely hidden in the walls. Use your enhanced AR to search for any unusual heat sources inside the walls there. No choice now. There should be an electrical panel nearby. Use your enhanced AR to locate it. Good. 1 down, 2 to go. Keep at it, Raiden. There should be an electrical panel nearby. Use your enhanced AR. Excellent. Just 1 more. Keep on coming. Yes, that should take care of security. Now, head back to the gate. Raiden, shall I activate your pain inhibitors now?
No, keep them off. I need it this way.
Well, as you wish. I must say, I have turned more than a few men into cyborgs, but you... Well, your past is most,
What you getting at, Doc? Most of the time, you're working with First World ex-military. Grown men. Compared to the average Third World child soldier, I can't really complain. Most of them, they're the sort of guerrillas your typical patient gets paid to slaughter.
Perhaps, but,
This shouldn't be news to you, Doc.
Yes, but,
Look, just help me take care of those brains after I bring them back. I do my business, you do yours.
Yes. They're pouring in from everywhere. This is crazy.
You do not have to fight every enemy you encounter, right? Try and keep moving.
Aquí no una flipada también que seguro Abde no sé si Abde se acordará.
Nice for them to blow open the door for me, yeah? Idiots.
Las flipadas de Kojima.
All these sliders in the area. Perhaps they could be put to use.
Ahí, y ahora correr por el
climbing like that. It will be much easier for you. Good, Raiden, yes!
Right away's up now, yeah? Almost there. I have just finished analyzing the latest security data. You should find an indoor garden up ahead.
A garden? Sounds fancy.
A Japanese garden, to be precise. It is an area set aside for VIPs. Apparently, one of World Marshal's directors is a rather serious Japanese culture enthusiast.
All right. So what's this got to do with me? Is there something I need from the garden?
Not at all. You need only pass through that area to arrive at a freight elevator. I found a route to the elevator controls through the unit we hijacked downstairs.
¿Cómo no hacer esa flipada de correr así por el muro?
You can reach it via the freight elevator.
Great work, Doc.
Elementary, my dear Raiden. Now, head for the garden. The main exit is T. I very much doubt you can get through there. The catwalk above you was connected to a corridor meant for transporting materials. You can take that to the elevator. All right, follow the catwalk straight ahead to reach the elevator.
My apologies, Raiden. I seem to have fallen behind.
No worries. Actually, I should thank you.
What are you talking about?
If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have gotten Jack back.
Then, that is your true nature.
More or less. Still interested?
I find no reason to alter my objectives. From the moment we met, you have acted on emotional urges. You speak of protecting those weaker than you. Such people number in the billions. It is impossible. You cannot save every human being in the world. You cannot save every street child. After extended observation, I have come to a conclusion. Your actions are rooted in affinity for those from similar circumstances as yours.
Huh. Guess so. Not much of a superhero after all, huh?
However, your emotional status is understandable. Perhaps I share this same affinity.
Well, if that's what you feel, then glad to have you along.
Roger.
You can reach the server room via the freight elevator just ahead.
Creo que acá arriba había unos objetos también.
Look up, Raiden! Another freight platform! Look out! Incoming!
Ahí. ¿Sí?
The elevator cannot take much more of this. Jump to that adjacent platform. Odd. The platform is losing speed. Scheiße! The tripods are interfering.
Estoy jugando con el joystick nuevo. Con el joystick de 360.
Do not let them block the elevator.
No lo han hecho. Me falta mucho.
From the top floor to the freight elevators. Your path to the server room leads right through them.
Como a 63.000 y voy como en 20.000. No era 60.000 por ahí, 60.000, 63.000 y yo voy como en 20.000.
The server rooms ahead?
Yes, according to what I have here.
What should I expect to find? If they're VR training those brains, I'm guessing it won't look like your typical IT department.
Quite right. Most of it will likely be occupied by life support units. Feeding oxygen and nutrition to the brains they have stored, you know. They would also need a server to feed them the VR data, but in terms of structure, it's really more brain storage and maintenance than a server room. But no doubt it makes a convenient euphemism for what they are really doing there.
Yeah, like how CIA agents refer to where they work as the company.
Indeed. Something like that would never arouse the suspicions of rank-and-file staff who may hear it. And I'm sure those complicit in this operation feel better not calling it the VR training room. Even something so simple as a name can help one ignore the truth of what they are doing. Truly fascinating how the human brain works.
So this, whatever room, that's where Sundowner's waiting, right? If he wants a fight, I wish he'd just get on with it. He didn't seem the type to run and hide.
Well, he is in charge of security, but I suspect this is not about business. If I had to guess, I would say he is toying with you, testing you, perhaps.
Whatever he's doing, it won't change what's going to happen once I finally catch up with him.
If I had to guess, likely controlled by an AI.
Pero, otra vez Megan.
Well, if it's AI controlled, it should pose no problem for you, yes?
Don't disrupt the students while class is
Toca pelear contra esa...
I believe you're familiar with the lesson plan. The same regimen you went through in Liberia.
No vale en sí tampoco.
Effective program. Just look how you turned out. Of course, running it in the real world just got a bit too complicated. Doing it virtually though, no fuss, no muss. Straight to the brain. It's like a dream. Well, maybe dream is the wrong word. They do kill some POWs, some civilians. They enjoy it though. We give their pleasure centers a nice big jolt every time. Plus, they get a shiny new body as a graduation present. Another thing you have in common. I chose this. They're kids, you son of a bitch. And kids are cruel. All people are by nature. They just lose touch with it as they get older. Start thinking they know right and wrong. That's immoral. War crime this, code of conduct that. Kids, you can mold, manipulate into performing all kinds of atrocities. And there's nothing like a good atrocity to keep a war going. That's why I'm shutting you down. You just don't see the bigger picture, do you? Say you bring this whole place down. Waltz out of the rubble with all these precious brains. Nothing changes. All the guys in charge are long gone. We've got offices around the world. We're just suppliers. We don't create the market for war. And who does? The Patriots are gone. Those guys just manage the war economy. They didn't invent it. Did you think every battle in history was all part of some big old conspiracy?
Salud, tortilla crítica. No se puede.
War is just
Si vas en el...
Why fight it? Anyway, none of this will matter in 3 hours. Demand for PMCs is about to skyrocket. Like the good old days after 9/11. What are you talking about? Not here. Follow me.
Raiden, get Sundowner. Do not lose him this time.
No, pero estaba acá nomás. En el de allá no era nada. Era los otros. para llegar a pelear con este.
How's this, Jack? We can play up here without damaging the merchandise.
What happens in 3 hours?
Don't matter. You're too late. Even at Mach 2, you wouldn't make it. And killing you is gonna take some time. Slow and painful.
Me acuerdo que en la Play 3 le gané este sin sufrir daño. Bueno, le gané a todos sin sufrir daño. Joder, no alcanzó a saltar. No me cubrí. Soy... Ay, justo me pone el... ¡Ay! Me dio por arriba. Ay, joder. Justo voy doblando y aparece un...
What happens in 3 hours?
He'll launch Operation Tecumseh.
Who? Armstrong?
I've already said too much. I have a call to make.
Got yourself shaving?
Asshole. He's good. Real good. You knew this would happen, didn't you? Well, you'll get your wish. Up to you now.
Riding here. I've taken Marshall HQ.
Yeah. I have just entered Denver airspace. I will be there soon.
Hurry.
Raiden, what Sundowner said.
I know. Anything that'll rival 9/11 cannot be good.
And in 3 hours, maybe less. He said even Mach 2 could not get there in time.
If he was serious, that's over 4,000 miles away.
4,500. So whatever it is, it's not happening on American soil.
If it's gonna spike demand for PMCs, it's gotta be a political hotspot. A coup or civil war in a stable region wouldn't have a domino effect.
And they'd want to draw in a superpower. No.
What?
The president. He's on his way to Pakistan. If something happens to him there...
Oh, shit. The War on Terror Part 2.
Contact the military.
Official channels are frozen since Mexico. Unofficial channels would take too long.
Besides, what's our proof? Who's gonna believe us over World Marshal?
Then we have to get there first.
Невозможно. Impossible. It is the other side of the planet. Even if we were in the world's fastest jet right now, it's not even close.
Hold up. It's not a jet we need.
Courtney?
An RLV would make it with time to spare.
That's...
Mach 23 if we're talking 1 atmosphere. 17,650 miles per hour.
That would make Pakistan in under half an hour.
Right. Contact Solus.
Aquí ya no me queda nada. Completado las pelucas. Tengo que conseguir todas las pelucas también. De por lo menos estarme yo tengo todo al máximo. Cuerpos también.
Cargo's all set to go, sir.
Excellent. Commencing takeoff in semi-auto mode. You know, this kind of space launch once required days of preparation.
Solus has been conducting test flights almost every day for the last 6 months. As long as we're not breaking atmosphere, they said they can reroute today's flight no problem.
Amazing. The Earth is the cradle of humanity, but mankind cannot stay in the cradle forever.
I'm only going as far as the thermosphere. This thing can't pass the Kármán line. That lunar vacation will just have to wait.
And here I was hoping you might bring me back a monolith. Scheiße! 2 bogies closing fast!
Is it?
Who else? The flight pattern suggests unmanned MQ-320s.
Shit.
This is a transport chopper. Our defensive options are limited. Missiles incoming!
EMP?
Yes, but not strong enough to take out the drone. Here they come!
I'll handle this.
Raiden! Have a nice flight.
And people say Germans aren't funny.
Podía flipar del juego.
There it is. All right, bring the chopper around.
easier said than done, you know. Very good. Sorry, my friend. Your sacrifice will not be forgotten.
That was quite the fall, Raiden. I'm glad to see that you're all right. It's time you got out of Denver.
Enemy sighted!
Raiden, are you all right?
I can handle this. You just get those brains out of here.
And what will you do?
Get out of here and to the launch site.
Ah, the young ladies' company, yeah? How fortunate they are in Colorado too.
Saludos, guys. Wizards, no sé cómo se dirá eso.
Guess I'll just have to borrow some.
Ya me quedo por acabar.
Got abandoned when the evac order came down.
But won't the roads be blocked? If you are struck by one of those missiles, or...
I know. Let me just
No tanto si ya estás... Lo complicado son un poco más los jefes. Y algunas veces si se te ponen a tonto los enemigos así de tunearte con los lanzacohetes, si no lo alcanzas a esquivar, se ponen medio tonto a veces. Cuando te empiezan a stunear y te, o estás con mucho enemigo y te atacan y no te dejan moverte. Pero recorta ahí. Yo no me pasé el último modo de dificultad del DLC. O sea, del DMC no me pasé la última dificultad. Me pasé casi todas, me faltaba la última. En el... Sí, pues en el DMC. En el de Play 3 me faltó eso. Solamente un modo de dificultad y nada más. Que no me acuerdo cuál era la última. Si lo tienes en Play es por pagando, creo, por pagando DLCs. Si lo compras de Steam te viene directamente cuando compras el juego. En Steam te viene todo, los DLCs, todo te viene ya si compras el juego directamente. En Play no, en Play tienes que comprarlo, en Play tienes que comprar los DLCs. Por lo menos yo cuando lo jugué tenía que comprar los DLCs.
located a route with relatively light security.
Y como yo te lo tengo en Steam, así que por eso tengo todo tengo todo.
Right. I will join you in Pakistan. I will find a way to exit the helicopter. Proceed out of the city. I will contact you when I am on the ground.
You have escaped the pursuit?
Seems like it.
You have passed the last of the barricades. Save your strength. Find a vehicle.
Right. That should do nicely.
Se me había olvidado que le he anotado ahí. Ay, me tengo que ir justo a almorzar y me quedan 2 niveles. Ah, ¿qué hago? Ah, no sé, no sé si lo dejo por aquí o lo sigo después, no sé. Ah. Ay, no sé. Bueno, lo voy a dejar por aquí, lo sigo. Nos vemos. En un rato quizás lo sigo, pero ahora me tengo que ir a almorzar, así que... Aunque el otro va a ser cortito. Pero bueno, chao, chao, nos vemos luego.